Okay, so all of our MongoDB helpers are being written out, and surely there can be more as well. There can be a very specific functionality that you want to do, but I'm pretty sure that is going to revolve around something that we have done. Either it's going to be a creation, some updation, a reading of the document, or maybe deletion. We are fully aware of that, and we are not building any too much complex of application. Now we can shift our focus on working out and bringing up the controllers which are going to take help of these MongoDB helpers, and will throw some data out. And remember one thing very essential, that so far all the controllers or the DB helpers that we have created, their first letter is all lowercase. That means I never had the intention to throw them out or just send them or export them out. By throw them out means export them. But in the case of these controllers, yes, I need to send them out because you have seen that already we got a folder named routers. So all these routers will be into a separate folder, and in the router file, I'll need these controllers. So let's start with the basic one. Let's keep the video short in this one. We are going to take care of this get all movies, and let's go ahead and work with that. So these are all actual controllers that we are going to use. And usually this is what is intended to be kept in this file. DB helpers goes in separate file, but anyways, you get the idea what I'm trying to say here. Now in this case, let's go ahead and say get all movies, and there's a huge difference. The moment you just name them in the lowercase or the capital case, it gets a whole difference. So just go ahead and work on with that. And as soon as you're going to save this, this is going to be allowed because lowercase, uppercase, they know they are separate. But in case this actually confuses you a little bit, let's go ahead and add an get my all movies just to avoid confusion. But again, there is nothing that's stopping you to name them exactly same with the uppercase and lowercase letter. They're going to be fine. So let's just go ahead and avoid confusion, name them a little bit different. Again, this is not a great naming convention. This is not an ideal practice, but we need to clear up the confusion at first here. So let's go ahead and define that. I know that this is going to be inserted into my router, so I need to create a writer and a reader. And I also know that the writer is of HTTP dot response writer. There we go. And this reader is going to be a pointer because it gives me a reference of all the requests that's coming in. So HTTP dot and request. Yeah. So there we go. All thing is done. Now this is going to be really simple. If on any route this method is being called, I'm going to give you all the movies. Okay, sounds simple. So first the header is going to write, this writer is going to write some headers. So we're going to go ahead and say set. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and say just one value, which is content dash type. Make sure you write it very carefully. This is a common prompt mistake that is being done up here. And this time we're going to go ahead and say that this one is going to be application slash x-www-form.url encode. In case you don't want to use that, just say application slash JSON. This is up to you what kind of response you want to send in the headers or what kind of data you are expecting. Now I'll show you a little bit more onto these headers, but in the next video, I'll show you how you can set more headers and more values. And this is all done through the HTTP method. So you don't need to use mux or anything, although they provide you some assistant in that also. Okay, now let's go ahead and grab all movies. We are going to call this as all movies. And how you're going to call that? Now this is where all of your helper method comes in. As soon as you call this method, we know that we will get all these primitive m, which is not really that much of a an alien type of data type. We can go ahead and loop through that. So this is going to be movies that I'll get in return. So all I have to do is just call this method up here. So let's call this one as get all movies, execute that, and now you have a data type up here. Now something interesting, oh my bad, I forgot the colon. There we go. So that's all you got to do up here, and all you need to do now is just send that as a response. What kind of response you send? Yeah, I'm glad you asked that, but not really that glad. We have already seen that we have to code a just JSON response, and we just have to send that. So we'll use a JSON, and we'll say I want to use a new encoder, which will use my writer and is going to encode a data. So there we go. What kind of data you want to encode? All movies. Told you, really simple. Once you design these helper method, life becomes so much easier. In case you want to do further things up here, maybe you have grabbed all the movies, you want to loop through, you want to remove some IDs from it, maybe you want to remove watched feature from it, you can go ahead and do all of that and finally craft that response. That's up to you. So that's it for this video. Let's go ahead and catch up in the next one.